guys, welcome to What You Were Not Told, and today we're going to talk about toxic relationships. And before we go deep into the topic, I have guests, as you can see, and they will be introducing themselves. So here we go.
Hey, I'm Chasimba.
Hi, I'm Pete.
Hi, I'm a guy.
So Chasimba will talk to us about an experience she had before, and here is the story.
Hey guys, so my name is Chasimba and we will be talking about toxic relationships. I have an experience where fundi wangu, I don't know how many of you guys have had an episode with your fundis, but I have had a fundi for like almost 2 years. Now the guy is good, don't get me wrong. When you give him a design to make, when you give him a dress, a skirt, he's good and he will do it in record time. But the problem with this guy is that he had an attitude, I can do it, so you're not taking me anywhere. So for the longest time, I'd be like, nampelekea, atanambia, oh, kuja kesho, akiitisha pesa pia, he's like, pesa yangu. Lakini saa zile mimi naendea nguo zangu, ana take his sweet time. So the other day we were having a discussion with a friend of mine, and we actually went to the fundi, and she saw how we were relating with my fundi. So when we left, she's like, Chasimba, how do you let this person treat you like that? I mean, umefika hapo, ameka miguu juu ya meza unamwongelesha, and he's focused on something else, and you're telling him, I need this cloth done by this time. So my friend goes like, if I were you, by the way, I can't take that. I cannot take that kind of thing. I thought about it and I was like, you know what, you're right. I don't have to take this, especially from him. Fundi ni wengi, si yeye peke yake. I mean, he's good at what he does, but I don't need him at the end of the day. There are more fundis. So even as we talk about toxic relationships, what we'll be focusing on what are some of the subtle things or what you were not told about toxic relationship. That was a toxic relationship for me because he was good at what he did, but for some reason, I got excuses for how he treated me wrongly, gave me attitude, he was not professional about it.
Yo. So guys, we have a small game in Yatuna Gina, by the way. Yeah, so we don't have a name for the game. So here's the thing. We have a concoction here. Should I tell you what is inside? We have unga ya chapati. Okay. Mixed with salt and majani ya chai. What is it anyway? Yeah, majani ya chai. Yeah, so ini chai chapo in short. So here's the thing. We have inside this plate, we have questions. So you pick a question. If you're not able to give an answer to the question, my dear, welcome. So here we go. Starting from you.
So my question says, best oil generating country in Africa, Nigeria.
That's a question.
What is all the sudden nice? Yeah, thank you. I'm not drinking chai chapo.
Apparently she's just so lucky, I guess.
No, I'm not lucky. I just
you're just lucky.
Next.
I don't know if I should just sip it or that cup. I don't know this one.
You should read the question.
He's the president of Nigeria.
President of Nigeria.
I mean. Okay, we know he's a Nigerian.
Obasanjo ni wagani?
Is he Nigerian?
I don't know. No.
He's not a Muslim.
Mimi ndo naonja basi.
Yes. Sip well
Just
well.
a sip. Sip well
No, drink well well. No sip.
Drink no. Oh guys, is it fine? It's fine. It's fine. Mnakunywe concoction.
Okay.
Really? Guy. Hey, how old is our president?
Hata mimi ningekunywa.
Birthday was just the other day. Like, how am I supposed to know this?
How old?
Really?
Think about post memes. Just doing
Okay,
memes.
50. No. 55? No.
Give me one chance. Give me
No,
one
no,
chance.
no chances. No. By the way, no chances. 60 Mercy. 53. No. Just
How old is he?
53.
53.
No, just drink it, my friend.
Twende kazi.
Drink, just a sip.
Hapana, twende kazi.
Oh yeah. No. Babes, drink. Meza. You have to meza it. You have to. Hey.
General knowledge.
Wow, guys.
We didn't discuss the president of Nigeria.
Nani?
What's his name, by the way?
Maybe you guys can put it down there in
Down
the comments.
the comment sections. You can also share with us.
Idea.
Next.
Whoa, so we're done with the question sessions. Oh, you guys.
No, we still have another round. Not like we'll get you. Next time we'll get you. We have a next time. We'll get you.
So guys, we've heard about Chasimba's story. What do you think makes a toxic relationship? Comment down below, and by the way, remember to subscribe. So Pete, what do you think makes a toxic relationship?
From my perspective, I think it trickles down to what we see in our homes and how we've grown up and every other thing. For example, if I'm a guy and in my home, ni nyumba yenye mzazi akiingia bwana jekianga mguu hivi juu kwa meza na anaitana names. You see, even if I go out there and find a girl, I'll expect that. I'll expect to do that in the house. And then maybe another day, it happened that my parents were fighting, physical fighting, and then fight. Jioni vitu zinakuwa sawa. So in my mind, it's downloaded unconsciously that I don't know it's downloaded, but hata nikiwa kwa relationship, kidogo na natamani hata pia tupigane. Nafikiria tulianza hivyo ndo walianza ndo maana kuna do mingi kwa nyumba like naona ko happy so kuna hii kupigana so in a way niko na hizo ufala.
I think also from what you saw, just to add on your point, your siblings, unajua when you're growing up and then you have like older siblings, ulikuwa unaona brother yako akileta demu yake kwa hao and you don't know
hadi kuna hivi ya bro akileta hapa calling demu yako alafu anambia mimi naweza hata uzai nyumba.
So what you saw,
what you saw makes, so in short, what you saw also adds up or makes a toxic relationship.
Yeah, the toxic things you saw. Because the positive things, but the toxic things you saw, like hiyo yenye anasema the dad kama baba anaita mama majina na anaona mama anakopea ama mama alikuwa anapiga baba, you know. This is what's normal. It's normal.
So this is what a relationship should be like. You get?
So we think what makes a relationship toxic is the fear of rejection. So previous relationship where the guy was toxic and you didn't know about it. So this guy, every time you are trying kukachini yani, you sit mkwena some serious discussion, alikuwa anaona like you guys are petty nini and like the things you're saying they're not serious. So when you get into another relationship, ukifikiria kataka kupost nini
Mna post mkifunika na mauso na ma emoji, that relationship is toxic.
Kungoja kwa sababu something I've noticed. I don't know what this trend ilitoka wapi. Atunapigwa tu picha mkono ama mtu anapost. 24 hours umetupigia body parts zote. Supige tu the whole body. Tucheka ni wadia.
Guys, but it's hard.
Yeah, by the way, to add on what Hope was trying to say, what makes a toxic relationship inaweza kuwa you are in a previous relationship with a guy and
or a chick.
Yeah, let me not be personal.
Oh, my feelings.
My feelings. So
yeah,
you are in a relationship with this guy or this lady, but each time you tried airing out an issue or a situation you guys were going through, this lady or this guy would see you as petty, or you're trying to be dramatic, then eventually one of you had to walk away of the relationship. So you get into a new relationship, you have issues, you have problem, but you cannot air it out because you fear being rejected by this other person. You feel like, what if he also walks out like the other one did, or what if she walks out like the other one did? So whoa, guys.
Mimi niko na point ingine by the way. Niko na point ingine by the way.
Acha ni hot
niggas. Aki. Tena nasikianga ni watu brown.
But inaanga back and forth. It's not always guys by the way. Also, everyone says guys do the toxic. You know, pia kuna I'm not saying my story.
Okay.
Kuna wenye
experience that
that lady amemkalia kumkalia sawa.
So amemkalia aje?
Amemkalia it becomes toxic whereby ameficha hata si kuficha, by the way unajua kuficha, I don't think it's necessarily toxic. Toxic is more of the character and the things. For example, you find this is a good guy, akona good character and everything, and he's a nice person, but ever since akwena ude vitu zinapotea one by one, like his character is one by one. Hata unajua this guy was your jirani kidogo squeeze you uteteshwa hapa anakuja late, and you're like unakuja late for a girl. No, I think being in a relationship inafaa kujenga. It should be more of the positives and less of the negatives. Inafaa kuwa hata kama ukijana nipata ali walk into a relationship, character yake it will reflect like bana. It should be more of the better things in your life that are happening. Whereby if two come together, they are growing. Whereby hata kama shule uko unapatanga uko kampo, unapatanga lower class, sasa uko second upper, you know, vitu kama hizo.
Una grow.
Arudi chini. And then another thing about toxic relationships, tuseme the guy is so good when the relationship ends. Okay, relationship ikianza
inakuwa tamu.
But so this guy,
king,
you know, they say that
paka zile captions tunaandikwa na vifungu na kifuli hapo.
So hiyo ni gani sisi tutafika?
Anyway,
you should give us tips.
Tutaenda behind the scenes.
So unacheki, that guy is so good. You know wanasemanga wase toxic now to pretend for a long time. So unapata mse ana pretend for quite a long time. So unadhani umepata the right guy. Then kuendelea unapata yenyewe this guy kumbe has been toxic and I didn't know.
Yeah, it's true.
I think and one thing also, I think our parents never really sat us down and taught us that this is how a good relationship should look like. So when you grow up, you don't know ukiingia umeingia tu unajua tu ndani, so you
bora mpractice zile tusopoperas zenye mnaona.
Come on, girls.
Let us bring closer hope. Saizi ni Ringo. Kama ni Maria, Maria. No, let's embrace our Kenyan culture. No, we are saying it for our audience.
Who watch it. I mean, but he does watch it. He's just pretending.
Unachoma.
I'll screenshot it and post, by the way. Tunaongeleleanga anajua hadi characters kuniliko.
Ikirudia ile story yangu ya foodie. But generally in all relationships, I think the lie about toxic relationships is the subtlety in it. Haujuangi relationship ni toxic. Unaona kama mimi na fundi wangu, I just took in madharau yake. I just took in the fact that he was not professional. Yani nafika place yako umeka miguu juu ya meza ni kama uko kwa siju uko kwa nyumba yako. And I'm your client, you know.
But unaona,
I am your client at the end of the day.
Si fundi wako sinajua alikuwa anakujenga.
alikuwa anakujenga. Mama alikuwa anakujenga. Both nje na ndani. I mean,
Sasa point
Wase, hizo ni new pet names. Uje fundi wako. Struggle hapa na jina la wazungu.
But the thing is, it's subtle. You don't know you're in a toxic relationship because sometimes you find, and let me even just go into like your lovers. He's your boy, you're his girl. As in, ni vitu alafu unajua uongo yake, deception yake ni there's something that they do so well. So even when you do this wrong thing, ni kama
it's covered.
you know. So you always find excuses for it. Your girlfriend said, your boyfriend
ajashika call yako the whole day na uliambiwa alikuwa
Exactly.
alafu the next day anakaa na ile nguo
na ni wenye
hata ungejielewi madeni wenyewe ubiza majamaa hata if for men because unajua men hawezi come up or complain you know so hawezi complain easily it's very absurd ufai mwanaume ana complain ati mi udema ananipenda sana. It's
always nitumie credit. Nimeona dress ingine hapa, watch latest.
And when the girl is too good, a man cannot complain. Even if ni too good to hide the mistakes, the guy cannot easily complain because I got dragged into this lady is always there. Ana hizo excuses nitumie fare sijui hizo vitu characters ndio
watu wa kukula fare
but in all this anakudrag down in that hakuna kitu mnabuildiana so it's more of the derailed part because anakudragging down to going to do off things and that you're not really it's not really something you're geared to as a person and you know it's not easy to wake up and tell people me not just say the rave Monday to Friday.
So I think we all agree. I think we all agree that a toxic relationship doesn't build you. It constantly drains you. It's constantly draining from you, whether it's your emotions, whether it's your time, whether it's your money.
True.
It's constantly draining. Yeah.
And we all know that relationships are meant to build you.
Yeah, not true. Guys only said you've had people's experiences on toxic relationships. So as we come to a close, we have this one last question of how to handle a toxic relationship. It doesn't have to be between you and your partner. It covers toxic relationship actually covers so many.
Take 2, take 5, 6.
Take 2,
6.
Take 6. Oh, Jenny, take 6.
You take.
Take 6. So guys, as we come to a close, we have this one last question of how do you handle a toxic relationship? And a toxic relationship doesn't have to just be between you and your spouse. It can also be between you and your friends, you and your family. So what's your take of how a toxic relationship should be?
Maybe I can start. Maybe I can start.
Okay.
How to handle this? I'll pick it up from a point of where you've seen your friend going into a toxic relationship. I'll pick it up from there because I know most of you guys will watch this. Some of you are not in one, so you'll feel misiko kwa kitu, so I may affect you. But it might affect you from one way or the other. If you find you seeing someone going into a toxic relationship whereby maybe for one reason you know one of the spouse, for example, you know the guy or you know the girl, so that, and you know this is your friend and he's working there and you see them going in there. There are many ways, there are many things, there are many other ideas to do about this, but the first thing I'd ask for one person to be wise about it, not just to lash about it directly, because for one reason someone could have gone through what I mentioned in my first point, their whole life saying all this. So if you find someone who's gone through all this, you're about to tell them that their whole life was a lie. You cannot do that with one word and snap. It has to come gradually.
Guys, your comments are needed. By the way, subscribe. So on to the second point.
Okay, so me, I'm like, after watching this video and umeona ni kama you're in a toxic relationship, all I think is that you can talk to your partner. Ukiona kama a change, you know they always say that you can change someone. You unajua you can change. You can talk to someone but you can't change that
You
person.
can influence them, but you can't
You
change.
can't
Yeah.
change.
So ukiona unaendelea kuumia na that relationship is not working for you.
Nani toka mbio.
Sis,
Iko watu change.
kimbia, run.
Bro.
Sema hata bro.
Hata bro, run.
Hata
Run
kama
for your
kiatu
life.
moja inabaki.
Toroko uende.
Hata
Depends.
Cinderella
Yeah, depends.
Hata
Depends
Cinderella
on how much.
inabaki.
It depends on how much. Kuna kiatu huku 10K.
By the way. Yeah, the price of the shoe
Matters.
but not at the expense of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, you can never count back.
And your
the years.
emotions matter. Not to
Matter.
never
Your peace
tell
of
you.
mind matters.
And you should know you're worth it. Usio
Yeah.
kutoka kwa relation because you're thinking hautaipatwa na mtu.
Utapatwa.
You're worth. Everyone is worth.
Yeah.
That is what.
I think what I can say to Maliza, I was watching Tyler Perry this weekend. He said something very significant. He said that how your phrase, alisema, so this is for that person who you are in it. You are in a toxic relationship. 3 words. Let them go. And he said something. He said in your life, kuna wase wenye watakuja na watakuwa roots zo shikilia and they never leave. And even if in your life you find like 2-3 people who are like that, hey, thank God my friend, you're blessed. The rest will either be branches or leaves. Leaves are there for a season. When it's winter, hautaona leaves out there. Zimekauka. So you
Kama ni
need to
leave,
know.
una leave.
Kama yeye ni leave them. If they are a leaf in your life, leave them aside. You know, you are not tied to them. You are not chained to them. Just leave. So then this brings about the aspect of know which season you are in and if this person is supposed to be in it. Because you'll meet people, they'll be good to you for a season and then you need to let them go for your own peace of mind. So my advice would be just let them go and then find the roots in your life and build on those ones. Yeah.
So, as we close the show, guys, one last point, by the way. I really think one way we can handle this toxic relationship thing is get to know someone before you actually let them into your life. If you want to get into a relationship, get to know this person. Who is this person? You understand? Be his friend or her friend. Get to know it. By the way, friendship is the best root of every strong relationship.
Watu kwa inbox hapa na free SMS.
Na free SMS. Bro, ukuja unikatia inbox. No way, ain't no way naingia your box. No, bro. Kwani nitakatiwa na simu?
Watu wanatukatia.
Okay, so yes, friendship is ni kama cement, ni kama foundation. Yeah, it's a foundation for a good and healthy relationship. Through this we can avoid these toxic relationships because yes, unajua huyu mtu na nakujua. So at the end of the day, guys, we close the show. Thank you for being part of us.